Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Married at First Sight, Season 17, Episode 18. It's titled In Sickness and Suspicion. Now, my TV is crappy, just like my phone is crappy. My TV keeps freezing up on me, so I may have missed some stuff. But then again, there's some stuff I just don't feel like talking about, so just gonna get a very short version. Let's go. First couple is Chloe and Michael. They are back from the retreat. Chloe comes up with a million reasons why she wants to go stay at her own apartment. She wants to go be with her dogs. She's an introvert. She needs her alone time. Her dogs are old. Her dogs are needy. She's overwhelmed. She needs silence. And blah, 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 blah. She had a million and one reasons why she needed to leave and go be by herself. Mike said in his confessional, "Doesn't she want to hang out with me?" No, Mike, she does not. Okay? She does not want to hang out with you. So she left with a suitcase. And I hope she never comes back. Okay, so next we see Michael chilling in bed with his dog. And I would rather be in bed with a dog too, instead of being with Chloe. That dog is a lot more pleasant than Chloe. Next we see Chloe out with her friend Caesar. I thought she said she was going to go be with her dogs. She's hanging out with Caesar. Maybe Caesar is one of her dogs. I don't know. She said she's going to go be with her dogs. She told Caesar that she ended up going home for a few days. So I guess maybe she's back now in the apartment. She told Caesar that she missed Michael. She's that type of person when she's with you, she can't stand you. And when she's away from you, she misses you. That's the type of person she is. Nobody have time for that. Nobody have time for those damn games. This is a real marriage. You can't just come and go whenever you feel like it. Next scene. Chloe is back at the apartment and they have all their pets at the apartment. The dogs, the cats. I think it's 2 cats, 2 dogs, right? I don't know. Or one of the dogs look like a cat. I don't know. They all seem to be having a good time anyway. So next they decorate the apartment because they're having a housewarming party. So their friends come over and Chloe tells the friends that she is an introvert and Michael is an extrovert and the process is difficult and you can't prepare for it. She sounds like a broken record. She says the same thing every freaking episode. I'm so sick of her. She's always have something negative to say. She always throw out the negative, a million and one negatives, and then she throw out one positive. She said Michael saved the day. Whenever she says whenever she's overwhelmed and feeling all these different types of feelings, Michael saved the day. It's always about her. When is it Michael's turn? Michael's always talking her off the ledge. I shouldn't say stuff like that, but yeah. She's overwhelmed, he talks to her. She's an introvert and she wants to go home, he let her go home with no fuss and no fight. It's all about her. She don't give a shit about nobody else but herself. She don't care about how Michael is feeling. You know, if he had told her, you know what, I'm going to my apartment for a couple of days, she'd probably be devastated. But he handled it. He was like, okay, all right, go do what you need to do. I'll see you later. You know what I'm saying? It's never, ever about him. It's always about what she's feeling. She don't give a shit about what he's feeling. Anyway, his friends told her to always communicate with him. And then they told her that he is a people pleaser. And we see that. He always just talk her off the shelf, talk to her nice and kindly, let her do whatever she want to do, let her bawl her eyes out for no reason at all. You know, he just let her do anything she wants, and he keeps his feelings inside because he wants to please her. So Chloe claims that she's a people pleaser too. Hell no. You are a selfish person. It's all about you. She's overwhelmed. She needs time to herself. She's an introvert. She needs to decompress. It's always her, 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 her. She don't give a shit about what Michael wants or about what Michael needs. Next, Michael took Chloe boxing. Michael is a very physically attractive person. Very physically attractive. I wonder if he's physically attracted to her. I wonder. So Chloe finally steps up and she said what I've been saying. She told him that he has had to be her rock on about 5 different occasions. And she asked him what does he need from her. See, this was Michael's chance to say, don't do this, don't do that, da 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 da. He don't say nothing. He said, well, if I feel, that I need to say something, I'll say something. No, Michael. You need to tell her to stop calling you feminine, for one. Stop calling you feminine. Stop criticizing what you wear. And stop being so freaking negative when it comes to talking about y'all relationship. That's what he needs to tell her. Okay, that's the end of them. Next is Becca and Austin. A hot mess over here. We see Becca back at her apartment. She crying, bawling her eyes out. I hate when she cries and her tears run down to her lips and he licks her lips. It's like she's drinking her own tears. That's so disgusting. Don't do that. Oh, but anyway, she's at her apartment bawling her eyes out. She says that Austin said that he don't think they're gonna work out. So the next we see them, they're back at their apartment. They're sitting on the sofa and they're waiting for the expert to come over. And Austin wants to talk. He wants to talk it out before the expert gets there because he wants to know exactly what she's going to say and what he can say to counteract what she's going to say. So he wants to talk. She's like, nah, I'm not going to talk until the experts get here. And then he asks her if he can cuddle with her because he wants her to feel nice and fuzzy about him before the experts come so that she won't say anything negative about him. She goes, no, I need my space right now. So Austin, he's worried, wondering, what the hell is she going to say to these damn experts about me? He's worried. So then the experts, they come over, and Becca tells them that Austin is rude. He mumbles shit under his breath. Austin said, Becca tries to micromanage me at all times. Becca said that Austin got upset with her and told her that he does not like being told what to do. She said Austin is dismissive, he is combative, and he rejects her night and day. And we can see, we saw that he rejects her night and day. He rejected her at the retreat. And he keeps saying, wait till tonight, we're going to, get intimate tonight. Why you keep saying get intimate tonight? You can get intimate whenever. If you're feeling somebody, you don't wait for tonight to get intimate. No, you do it whenever. You pull her in the bedroom, shut that door. You know what I'm saying? You do what you need to do. Wait till tonight. Yeah, that's how you can tell he's not into her. He's putting a time on when they're going to get intimate. You get intimate whenever, if you're really into that person. Yeah, so she said he rejects her day and night. And then we did see that at retreat. Pastor Cal, told them that this is fixable. It's fixable? Becca said that when the cameras are off, Austin sings a different tune. She said he doesn't talk about working on things. He only does that when the cameras are on. Austin said, I am committed to fighting things out with you, to figuring things out with you. He said, my timing is just wrong. So he's trying to say, no, I don't just do that when the camera is on. I do it all the time. But, if my timing is off, then my timing... Austin, I believe everything Becca is saying. So Becca is looking at him like this. You lying bitch. That's the way she's looking at him. And he's lying. You can tell he's lying. He doesn't want her. Austin said to her, everything has snowballed because our physical intimacy is not where you want it to be. It's non-existent, Austin. What do you mean it's not where she wants it to be? It's non-existent. Becca said she doesn't see where he's working on the relationship. And she basically called him a liar. And he is. She said what he is saying now is different from what happens. I believe her 100%. Austin is a effing liar. He talking about he can't have sex with her because he needs time. That was his first lie. He said he can't have sex with her because he's at his grandparents' house. What about nighttime when your grandparents are asleep? He said he can't have sex with her because he's allergic to cats. Say achoo, blow your nose, and let's get busy. What the hell? He can't have sex with her because she's sick. She wasn't sick the whole time. She had a stomach problem. I mean, that's just one excuse after another. Well, maybe who wants to have sex with somebody who has a stomach problem? We'll let him off the hook for that one. But she was only sick for a couple of days, or even a day and a half. But so you don't really get time off for that. You don't really get consideration for that either. He said he can't have sex with her because he was pissed at her. They had a little conversation on the sofa at the retreat, and he said, "Oh, you see, now I thought we were gonna cuddle, but now I'm pissed at you for saying what you're saying, and I can't, I can't get with you now." And now he, all these reasons why he can't have sex with her, and now he's being dismissive and combative. Oh no, Becca, at this point you're the big dummy. You don't allow him to treat you this way. You crazy? Mm-mm. Dr. Pepper told Austin that if a woman does not feel sexually desired, it's going to be it's going to be corrosive to the relationship. But Becca is telling all of Austin's secrets. She said the reason he changed rooms the first night at the retreat was because he wanted to sleep in a bed of a famous person. The bed of a famous person. I wonder which celebrity it was. I know it's a sports person, but I wonder who it was. See, I'm not into sports. I'm not into sports at all. But my favorite sports person is Stephen Curry. He's a cutie pie. That's my favorite sports person. So PC asked if he was drinking the night of the retreat. Becca said yes, but that's not an excuse. And she's right. Okay, let's say he was drunk the night of the first night of retreat. What about the other nights? The other nights he was sober. What does that prove? That don't. PC need to shut up and go home. Go home to your wife. Go home to your wife. Dr. Pepper asked Austin if he apologized to Becca for not wanting to have sex with her the first night of the retreat because he claimed he was drunk and wanted to sleep in a celebrity bed. Did he apologize for that? Austin said yes, he apologized. Becca said the producers told you to apologize, heifer. Becca is spilling all the tea, and I love it. Dr. Pepper wants Becca to just chuck it up as a bad moment and move on. Becca said she tries to work on the intimacy, but nothing happens. Austin said that when he tries to get intimate, Becca says that's not enough. That's not enough because all you're doing is kissing her. She wants more than just kisses. She wants more from her husband. She wants more than just kisses. Okay, a dog will kiss you. A dog will kiss your face. She wants more than kisses, Austin. Then he said if something does happen, she's going to say, "Oh, I'm doing it because of the camera." Why would she say you're doing it because of the camera? They're not going to show y'all having sex on camera. So how is she going to say you're doing it because you're having sex with me because of the camera? Okay. PC asked him if he wants to have sex. He said, "Do you want to?" That's what he said. Austin said, "Yeah." Liar. Liar. You know what? I'm going to take that back. He's not lying about that. He probably does want to have sex. He just doesn't want to have sex with Becca. So we're going to take that one lie back. So, Becca is on his ass, though. She is on his ass. She told him that he just said to her that he is questioning the relationship. So now he's trying to ease his way out of the relationship. He's trying to tiptoe out of the relationship. Austin said he is doing all these things and he feels like it's not good enough for her. What things? I want him to name everything on one hand what he has done. He said, "I'm doing all these things and it's not good enough for you." What? What things? I haven't seen him do anything. PC asked Becca if she wants the marriage. Who the hell would want this marriage? PC? Read the room. Who would want this marriage? He's being combative. He's being dismissive. He's not having sex with her. He's not even being intimate with her. I mean, all he's doing is kissing her a couple of times a day. Or maybe not even a couple of times a day. Who would want this marriage? PC PC is trying to do his damnedest for them not to split up. He's trying to keep them together come hell or high water. He told Becca not to judge the relationship based off of one moment. One moment? This has been going on since the very beginning of their marriage. Since the... Then Austin was about to break up with Rebecca in this scene. Both PC and Dr. Pepper cut him off. Austin said, I have been trying to work on the relationship, but when he said what, PC said, period. Put a period right there. He cut Austin off. And then Dr. Pepper said, no buts. That man wants to break up with this woman, and they're trying to force him to stay with her. Dr. Pepper told them to reassure each other. PC told them to trust each other. So Austin, he's so afraid. He's afraid of these damn experts. He's terrified of them. So he said, okay, I'll work on it. And he touches Becca's knee. It's my knee right here. Touch her knee, massaging her knee, doing all this. Okay, I'll work on it. I agree. Austin don't want that girl. He said he'll work on things with her, and Becca thanked him for what he said, but she told him that right now she is feeling drained and tired. And I like that Becca is telling it like it is. She's telling it like it is. She's tired of this fool. So next scene, they go to a sun water spa place, and they go to an outdoors hot tub, and I guess Becca had something wrong with her foot. She had a sock on one of her foot, and her foot up out of the water. So I guess something happened to her foot. And anyway, they discussed the session with the experts. And they both claimed that they are committed to working on a relationship. And then they kissed each other. That's the end of them. Next up, Emily and Brennan. We see Emily in bed with a frozen bag of sweet peas on her black eye. And Brennan is right there letting us know that she's doing well. Next, Brennan got Emily burgers, and they are so very happy. Next, Brennan takes Emily to get her stitches out. She had 35 stitches. Wow. Next, they are at the apartment, and the doctor had ordered Emily not to do anything physical, so Brennan has to do everything. He has to clean the whole apartment all by himself. But he's cleaning the apartment, and Emily's there delegating, and he has a good attitude, and everything is good with them. And then she's praising him for being there with her, for being there for her. That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to be there. He's your husband. Where else is he supposed to be? Anyway, next day, FaceTime with all the experts. And they talk about, how she's doing, how she's feeling. And Emily's telling them how happy she is that Brennan was there for her. And Brennan said the accident brought them closer together. And he threw out the F word. He said now that they are truly friends... This is not a friendship show, Brennan. He said now they are truly friends, but this is not the friendship show. It's not a friendship show. It's the Married at First Sight show. Anyway, PC tried to backpedal because he knows that this is not a love match and they are not going to stay together. He said, when we put people together, we hope they see the value in forming real relationships. Please, PC, it's another failure under your belt, okay? These two, Brennan is not into Emily. He never will be, okay? And Brennan is still singing the same old song. All he wants from Emily is nothing but friendship. Last but not least, we see Claire and Cameron. That damn Claire. She is still in the apartment. I thought Cameron had told her he wanted a divorce. Why is she still in the apartment? He told her he wanted a divorce and he moved out of the apartment. But she's still in that apartment. She said, I guess this apartment is better than my apartment and it's free, so I'm staying. So her mom comes over to visit. She tells her mother that Cameron does not want her help. The mother told her that she can understand why Cameron doesn't want her support because she said when she had cancer, she felt that way. She told her mother that she loved Cameron as a person, but husband and wife is not the correct title for them. We see Cameron. He meets up with Brennan. And all Brennan was doing was eating. Brennan was stuffing food in his face like nobody's business. Got a mouth full of food. I don't blame him. Eat that food. It's free. He talked about, Cameron talked about his health issue. He said he doesn't really need Claire's support. He said he's just in and out of the hospital. And there's really nothing for her to do. So he's doing all this talking and talking and talking. And then he started having a hard time breathing. And I saw the look in his face. He looked like he was, in trouble. And he had to stop and take a breath. Chill out, Cameron. Chill the hell out. Speak slowly. You don't have to rush your words out and relax. I could see the look in his face like, he was having a hard time breathing. He was really having a hard time breathing. He had to stop for a minute. He said they couldn't make it work, but then he said something crazy. Cameron told Brennan that if Claire says she wants to stay together on decision day, then he'll stay with her. What? You said you wanted a divorce. I don't get it. I don't understand. Cameron, I thought you wanted a divorce. And you said you kind of implied that she's the reason you had heart problems. Anyway, that was the end of the episode. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on the Pillow here. Bye.